Hey friends, today is a very dark day. It is a very dark day of the whole world because the American people have chosen their president, Donald Trump. That's why I wear red clothes and I even have red underwear and red socks because Chinese people believe red things can let them get rid of bad things and they will have good fortune for the next few years. I mean, I really don't care what American people choose, who American people choose to be their president. America is so far away from wherever I live, and they have a right to choose their own president. And Trump is not my president. I have no right to vote anyway, although I envy them. It's not my business. But come on, it's Trump. Everybody is talking about him. Everybody make fun of him. So maybe today let's talk about Trump and the politics. However, Chinese people don't like to talk about politics, especially with strangers. We could never trust anybody. But come on, it's Trump, so we have to talk about him. Anyway, we make this video to talk about politics, but I don't want to talk very seriously. I want just to make a fun video, make fun of Trump. Of course, he doesn't care about what I'm going to say. He doesn't care about whatever people say in the world about him. People don't like him, people like him, he doesn't care. So I can just say whatever I want here. But normally I have very serious face in front of camera, so maybe you will misunderstand that what I'm going to say in this video will be very serious. But don't take me wrong. Today this video is only for fun, okay? Okay. Actually, I'm very sorry for American people. I'm sorry for United States that they even chose Trump as their president. They have the right to vote, so I think they waste their opportunity to choose a really good and wise president. Come on, Trump. Have you ever heard of a great leader of a nation who is named after a duck? I think Trump is more fit in a circus, like he's funny and I like him because he's funny. But he's not serious. He's too not serious to be a politician. Yeah, he reminds me of Family Guy, the people who talk bullshit. Well, blah, 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 and he talk and people believe him. And I think his image is more like a shit stirrer and make mess everywhere. And yes, he is very eloquent and many people are deceived by his talking. He is really good at persuading people. That's why people choose him. And I think it's unfair that people choose the sleek politicians because they are able to talk. But those people who are not good at talking, people don't believe that they are able to do good jobs. It's very unfair. So I think I'll just never have a chance to be a good politician or even a leader of a nation because I'm not good at talking. And Trump is a businessman, and for businessmen there is no morality. They only know to make money. They make money for themselves. So I don't know how he persuaded people to believe that he wants to help other people to make money. Businessmen never share their money with the other people. So I guess just people's life are very pessimistic, that we really hope that they are just very easily trust anybody saying anything that they can get money. And not only this, Trump is a guy who is guilty of multiple felonies, and he incited a riot in U.S. Capitol, and of course he raped a woman. So I don't understand why people choose to ignore this fact and let him to be the president. I thought president should be the morality leader, morality examples of the whole country who can be trusted, who can always make good decisions. But his behavior is not like really a decent person, right? So my conclusion is that in the political circles, everything is dirty. No one is clean. Yeah, I think Maybe the political circle is like a pond of shit. Yeah, everybody is dirty. And it fits Trump. Trump is a shit stirrer, so he just swim in the shit and jump and make a mess. I guess I can understand that maybe after pandemic, American people are a little bit, hopeless, that they want to get a better life because the other party, Democratic Party, didn't make them rich, didn't give them a happy life in the past 4 years, so they want to change to another party to try. Well, maybe they don't have too much choice, so they have to choose Trump. But it's still good, Think about Chinese people. We have only one option to choose. And Chinese people say that 得民心者得天下. It means the person who wins the heart of the people win the world. I guess that's how Trump and the Republican win the vote of the American people. It's just like Communist Party. How Communist Party know how to unite people to support them. So no matter what the nature is, Trump and his party, as long as on the surface they present in a good way and in even better than the other person, it counts. And it counts a lot for people who want to vote for them. That's also unfair, but like political circles are a pond of shade, so they just everyday acting like in the movie and play like decent roles, but actually in the dark they made a lot of dirty business in secretly and nobody knows. We normal people, we cannot know. What I concluded from Trump's win is that I should practice my talking skills so that I can persuade you to watch my video and watch more of my video and subscribe me. Everybody sees that Trump is selfish. He only wants to make money to build his business empire. He doesn't really care about the world, care about the people in other parts of the world. He doesn't have this general love for all the people. Just selfish people. He only think about himself, only think about American people. But we cannot ask too much from American people like they are savior or something. Yeah, maybe in the past few years they did something good to help the people in the world. But in general, nowadays they want to take care of themselves more. Well, we cannot blame them for this. But I guess Ukraine people will have a hard time from the moment when Trump became the president. Maybe Trump wants to help Ukraine to make a deal with Russia, and then if they make a deal, then Ukraine had to give some territory to Russia and even to give some money to Russia, like Russia always do in the past during First of War, even before to China. That's history. Then, oh my God, the world will be totally changed. We'll go back to time of First World War. And I cannot imagine this. And America are supposed to be the savior of the world, and now become the shrewd businessmen. I mean, the rule of the world is that the world is not fair, that there are rich people, there are poor people. So the nation always tax the rich people more tax, and to help the poor people have a lot of help to the poor people. That's how rich people can have relatively safe environment to live. Otherwise, the poor people will feel that so poor that they cannot even survive, and it's so unfair the world that then they will start to think about very extreme method to revenge the world, like in China. There are so many knife attacks, so that will be catastrophe for the world. I don't wish this will happen. In general, I don't like politicians and I don't like businessmen, and now Trump is both of them, so it's the worst of the worst. And I think that woman, his competitor, will be not happy. Harris, might have a chance to win the president, become the first female president of America. I mean, America should have a female president to show all the men that female can be strong, female can dominate, can make some decision, and the female can teach all the men a lesson, all the arrogant men a lesson, and to show them that our women can also rape men. And think about it. I don't know, have you noticed this or not? In the movies of Hollywood, recent years, there are always white people, black people, Asian people, and women exist at the same time, and it is some kind of politic correction. So I think, it's time to have a woman president. Why not? Talking about Trump, it's not avoidable to talk about the relationship between America and China. I think Trump likes China. That's why he pays so much attention on China. And he even asked his grandchildren to learn Chinese. He sees us as a great competitor. And it's a great compliment for us. Thank you. But when he was a president for the first time, he had quite a tough political strategist towards China, and he started the trade war between United States and China. Yes, and Chinese people, actually he helped Chinese people to unite, and the Chinese economic developed during his tenure. So Chinese people gave him a very nice Chinese name, 川建国. This is Trump. And so 川建国, 建国 means to build the country. So build the country. It means that Chinese people recognize that he made a contribution to the development of China, although it's not his purpose to do so. And he was born in like 1946. In his age, the newborn baby are very often called 建国. So this is his Chinese name. It's very funny. But this time, the second time now, he will become president, and I think the time has changed. Chinese economy now is quite fragile, so I think this economy cannot stand his messing around. But we have to see, because Trump is quite unpredictable. Who knows? But since that America is our enemy, no matter what will happen in the next few years in China, we can always blame America, that America is the cause of the bad things that could happen in China. Many people wonder why Trump wants to be the president for the second time. He is already 78 years old, so old and so rich. And people like him would just stay at home, enjoy the retirement life, and spend money. And I don't know what the rich people do, but they have nothing to worry about. But he's not. He's working hard, and he's fight for president. Well, that's very interesting thing. But no matter how many people want him to be president and how many people don't want him to be president, it's very likely that he will just die very soon, next year or next year. At the most 4 years. If he doesn't die, then he definitely cannot be president anymore. So I think he just wants to have a last fun before he dies. Even if he dies on the position of president, then it's his glory. But I think rich people, they are rich, so they have very good medical care. So I don't believe that he will die so young. He must live until maybe 100 years old. Like you see the government leaders in China, most of them live more than 90 years old, so they are taken very well care of, regardless of how they made it. But rich people live longer. Yeah, so it enlightens us that if we want to live long, so we have to make a lot of money. Yeah, but for rich people, money is nothing. Money is really nothing for them. Now they are not satisfied anymore, so that's why they want to be president. I guess we found the reason. And one thing that I admire of Trump is that he worked hard. Yeah, he is so old and he worked hard. Just like our president of China, he also worked very hard. My president, he take care of everything, take care of all the details of the country. He is a role model that we should learn from. Like, you know, the older people, they don't think they are old. They are fighting for their idea. They are fighting for people. They take care of the world. So why are us young people, we want to be lazy and do not work? We have no reason, right? And Trump teaches children, no drug, no cigarette, no alcohol, no tattoo. This is very good. I think many of us cannot do this. Oh, one more thing. I think it's very interesting that somebody wants to assassinate Trump and he almost died. He was lucky, but that scenery must be the scenery of this century.
God spared my life for a reason.
But isn't it more meaningful that somebody to assassinate Putin, not Trump? It's getting darker and darker. I have to go home, so although I have a lot of things to say, but I have to finish here. So what today we learn from Trump? How to be a rich and optimistic guy. So first of all, you have to earn a lot of money to be rich. And second of all, you have to work hard.
No drugs, no alcohol, no cigarettes.
The third of all, don't care about other people's opinion. Don't care what other people say. Just be yourself. There are always people like you and don't like you. But don't give a shit. You can talk about bullshit. You can talk about different nonsense, but not in China. I think he has his character. He is unique of our time, and no wonder people like him. Okay, so let it be. Let him be. Let's wait and see what will happen when he becomes president and what will happen 4 years later. Let's hope the best for the world and for America.
I will not let you down. America's future will be bigger, better, bolder, richer, safer, and stronger than it has ever been before. God bless you and God bless America. Thank you very much. Thank you.
God bless America. God bless people of America. And God bless Chinese people. Okay, see you next time. Bye bye.